Y'all, so I'm gonna give a heads up right now. I listened to Janet Jackson when I was cleansing my space, so I mean that I feel like that kind of just gives you a heads up of what the readings are gonna be like today. Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading this week. Now, I also do your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate, Cancer, which I'll leave a link to over here for you to check out at a later point if you'd like. But when it comes to my readings, rely on your intuition, right? Because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, Cancer. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could. Find some cards that resonate with you, Cancer. Let me know in the comments. But also be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this reading, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you take the time to do it for me, Cancer. But yeah, let me know what cards call out to you, because that's how I keep up with y'all, right? I love hearing y'all's aha moments with the cards, and I always just find it interesting to hear about how the cards resonate with people in such different ways. But yeah, I'm gonna just cut my babbling now and just get into this reading for you, Cancer. The overall energy that we have going on here, which is powerful, is the Empress twice for you, Cancer. So the Empress is the representation of, I see this as being really in tune with, I mean, it sounds so corny, right? But being really in tune with the energies, or really, I guess what you could just mean by this in layman's terms is just like, you know, you're taking each day and you're taking it in stride. Even if that doesn't necessarily mean, Cancer, that you're not having your own struggles, that you're not dealing with your own bumps in the road, your own obstacles, Cancer. But it lets me know that you're not taking it personally. You're growing from it, in fact. Like, you're allowing what's like happening in your life to elevate you. And then the Nine of Swords comes in the reverse to confirm that, right? Because this is, when this card is in the upright, this is letting me know of someone that's, you know, in their head, someone that is being hard on themselves, right? If I were to just pull this card as the overall energy, I'd be like, oh, this person's really struggling with life as it is right now, and they're just, you know, yeah, they're just struggling. But the Emperor coming in twice gives me a clarification in that. It's just like, you're not struggling at all. And plus with this inverted, like, you're just so in your element, Cancer. You're in this place of really, I mean, I'm hearing it like really getting your life on track. And that doesn't necessarily mean, Cancer, that you're not, that your life wasn't together before, but it feels, you know, it's one of those things of like, maybe, Cancer, you just recently adopted a new routine, like a morning routine, right? Maybe you started like working out every single day now. It's just, maybe you started consistently doing something in your life that just makes you feel better about yourself and just feel more like healthy, perhaps even, right? It just feels like you just feel good overall. Even with the struggles, you feel good. And even with the fact, like, this is where, getting into the cards, this is where I keep on talking about the struggles, because it's like, this is where all the struggles come in now, Cancer. You have the Five of Wands, which is talking about conflict of some sort, right? What kind of conflict? You have the Eight of Swords coming in here, right? This could be a situation where Eight of Swords with the Devil. So it's almost just like, whatever this Devil situation is, this could be a person, Cancer. This could be like, it could even be like an opportunity. I'm gonna be honest here. But let's break this down, I guess, so it makes more sense for you. It's like, whatever this situation is, whatever this energy is, I know the Devil makes it seem like it's negative, but I really don't see it as a negative, because again, we have to remember, you have the Empress twice. So this Devil card coming in here, it's like an energy that kind of is making you see yourself for the first time. And maybe it's like realizing, like, maybe those like conflicting thoughts or emotions that, let's just say, that you have about yourself, right? Let's just say that like some type of agency reached out to you wanting to work with you in some type of capacity, right? And that's what this Devil is. But it's because of that it kind of triggered something in you of realizing like how you view yourself, right? And it's just making you realize the stuff that you have to work on in yourself, right? And plus with this Five of Pentacles energy, there is just like this overall just like anxiety and just overall just like blah energy. I'm gonna be honest, Cancer. But it's just like, I mean, maybe this is just like a week of like shadow work for you, but you see it for what it is. Like it's not like you are falling victim of it. Perhaps you're just being like, okay, this is what I need to work on next in myself. But let's see with some clarifiers, right? Hanged Man, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So, Hanged Man confirms to me like some type of outside event happening. Nine of Wands and Three of Pentacles in this way. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know, Cancer, some of you guys like have lost your jobs recently or have lost something. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be lost, but maybe there's just like friction in the workplace because it is under Five of Wands. I say a loss just because, like, I don't know, with this Hanged Man, it's like you have like a completely change of perspective, like a shift in perspective, but also like you're committing to something though. Especially with that Nine of Wands, you're committing to something, and with that Three of Pentacles. You're put in a place where you had to do something by yourself, Cancer. And you're kind of just like, oh, all right, I guess that's where we're going now. But let's get a little bit more clarification on that. That's really interesting. We have the Five of Wands coming in here. A lot of Wands energy. Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. All right. So something just wasn't worth the investment anymore, right? But it's almost like shifting like majors, right? That's what I keep on. That's what it is. It's like you're not necessarily losing something, but you're shifting majors. And like if you're going to school, for example. So it's just like you're shifting like what it is, like maybe like some of you guys like found your life purpose, Cancer. And I mean, I know that sounds like very bold to say, Cancer, but it's like when you have these two Empress cards and all of this energy just in this first row, like my gosh, it's like you're changing like you're changing your majors. You're shifting entirely from like what you were doing before because you found something more beneficial. You found something that you wanted to like lean into more. It's like, I don't know. It's interesting. But let's get into this Eight of Swords energy. What's going on with this? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, which is good. The Five of Swords. No, the Seven of Swords. And then the Three of Cups. So, this is now speaking of like an energy, Cancer, of dropping some type of chaos in your life, right? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse lets me know like you're letting stuff off of your plate, right? You're no longer like allowing stuff to overwhelm you. Two of Pentacles in the upright is when it's like chaotic and you're juggling too much in your life. Seven of Swords comes in where it's kind of like the same thing of the Two of Pentacles almost, right? It's kind of the same message. But when you have this with the Three of Cups, this is like an energy of someone like some outside. It's either like some like, let's get some clarification. It's Cancer, y'all's reading is a lot for me. It's like some type of, maybe like an energy of, I don't know. Like I was going to like even imply like some type of outside energy like made you like was gaslighting you or something. But again, like the clarifiers I pulled, it's not that at all. I don't know. It's just like a sense of where you like are starting to just have a better sense of who you truly are, like seeing who you like. I don't know, like it's just because you have the Nine of Wands again. So it's just like, again, this energy of feeling really empowered going into this new journey by yourself. Again, an emphasis on by yourself. Three of Swords in the reverse, where it's talking about healing from some type of pain. And the High Priestess comes in of where you're listening to your intuition. So as like a tarot reader, I'm just like, okay, it's like with all this, it's kind of like it's a lot in the sense of like, maybe it's like through some type of opportunity being presented to you that maybe you didn't expect. Maybe it's just like a different calling of life. You saw like the insecurities in your life, or you saw like something that you had to work on in yourself. But maybe it's like also through working on yourself, Cancer, that you realize there were like other aspects of your life that just weren't serving you anymore, right? Because you have this Devil card. But I don't see this as like a sense of where you're doing like a bad habit necessarily before, because it's just like you have again, like I keep referencing this overall energy. So maybe you're just coming out of this. Maybe this is an energy of what you're coming out of, Cancer. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like for a lot of you Cancers, you just have completely shifted gears and like completely like put a match to an old way of life. Okay, let's start pulling some clarifiers for your Devil card now, Cancer. I mean, yeah, that just, you know, the match reference right here. We have the Tower card coming in here. So it is like you're dropping like some complete, like, it's like you're dropping your old life entirely. You're dropping like your old focus, you're dropping your old major, and just going into something new. I don't know if something like really inspired you to do this, Cancer. I don't know if some type of opportunity that like you never considered before presented itself to you that you're just like, oh yeah, I'll grab up at this, right? But it's like with the Seven of Wands in the reverse here as well, it's like, I do feel like something was like presented to you. It feels like some type of offer was presented to you, some type of opportunity, you know, where it's just like you never would have considered it before, but you realize how self-serving it is. Well, not self-serving, that's not the word. How good it'll be for you, how like either fulfilling it will be, or how just financially secure it'll make you and take you out of the Five of Pentacles anxiety that we were talking about before. It's really interesting energy, Cancer. Like, I don't know, like, definitely let me know, Cancer, what it is that you guys are like dropping from your, like, I don't know. I'm seeing like an individual who it just is completely doing a 180. Like, I don't even know if it's 180. Like, you're just completely changing directions from where you were going before. Like, there's like 1 week you wanted to be like a lawyer, and next week like you were just presented with like a modeling gig or something like that. It's just something just so like, it's interesting. Like, it feels like I'm tapping into two different energies entirely, and that's what's been like such a struggle for me, Cancer, because it's just like trying to figure all this out. You guys are definitely going through some major shifts, Cancer. So it's just like, my God. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords coming in again, and then the Five of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you're going forward with some type of new passion. I always, in the deck, Light Seer's Oracle deck, actually. I can't be bothered showing it, and actually, back of the deck energy for this one is the Tower card as well, Cancer, so... Y'all are having a Tower moment, but I feel like it's like you making that moment, so it's not even dramatic. For you, anyways. But anyways, as I was saying, in that deck, the Queen of Wands has like a tiny flame, right? It sounds irrelevant, but I kind of associate that message where it's just like you have like something like newly sparked your interest, that you're feeding like energy into this new flame, right? So you're moving on from this old energy, whether it's like you rising above and choosing to rise above for like other people's drama or something. But regardless, I see you just taking your own sword. Like, that's kind of been the emphasis throughout all this. It's like you're presented some type of journey, but it's like a journey of one. There's only like a ticket, like one on this plane, which is you, which is just really interesting. Right? Because it's just the Ace of Swords close off like two different rows. The High Priestess closes off another row. It's crazy. I really like this energy though, Cancer, but it's really chaotic. It's really, y'all are going through a heavy shift, and this really like definitely learned a lot trying to do this reading though, but it's definitely one of the more difficult ones I've done, trying to like put all the puzzle pieces together, but I think I managed it. And like, Cancer, definitely keep me up to date with what's going on with you. But that's the cards that I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to do this reading for you, Cancer. If something resonated, definitely please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you do enjoy this video, and then also share my videos with a friend if you think they might be into my readings. But until next time, Cancer,